Big day for Michael Lane at Bunbury tomorrow. Some strong chances, and he joins us now on the program. Mickey, thanks for joining us. How are you?
Yeah, good. Thanks, Alex. Yourself?
We're going well, Laney, in here. It's been a pretty quiet little period for the stable. We haven't seen too many runners of yours hitting the track in recent weeks. What have you been up to?
Yeah, no, it's just the way it worked out. A bit of a changing of the guard. A few gone out and a few have left us, as in probably haven't gone on with it. A few young ones coming through. So there's a few trials today that went okay. So a few of the older ones. So yeah, it's just a small stable. I suppose I don't get many pre-trained and that. Just the babies and that. So I don't get the older horses pre-trained very much. So it can happen like this.
Yeah, just the one starter in the last, about 4 or 5 weeks, Mickey, but you've had plenty go to the trial, so I'm tipping it's going to be a pretty busy period upcoming. Can we just get an update? Your star mare, the Boss Lady, she trialled back in early October behind Comfort Me and Joker's Grin. Where's she at?
No, unfortunately, she's going to miss, so she's out for the spring. So she's out, and hopefully we can get her back after Christmas time.
So obviously not too major a setback, Laney, if the plan is to potentially have her back up and running for those autumn races?
Yeah, well, obviously enough to take her out the spring, but we're hopeful that we can get her back into action after Christmas sometime. That's the plan anyway at this point in time. We'll just let her guide us, and hopefully that can work out for us.
It's disappointing news, but there you have it, the Boss Lady out of the spring, and hopefully we can have her back and at the races in the new year. Laney, a number of runners heading to Bunbury tomorrow, races 4, 6 and 7. Is there a winner amongst the bunch?
Yeah, I think both the Class 1 horses will be hard to beat. They've both trialled up well. I think, Fly the Lot's obviously drawn a better barrier than the mare now. But look, she's trialled up well. They're both in good nick. They're both ready to go. So I expect them to both be around the mark. So obviously I'll be happy to get a winner back on the board. A bit of a dry spell, as you said. So, I think they're both good chances. What
have you made of the trials of Power to Rule, who goes around in race 4 on the program, drawn nice and soft there? Alex Hearn rides.
Yeah, look, a lot better. He's shown us a little bit on the way through, that horse, but he had really bad allergies last time, and we just couldn't. He come in with it from the paddock, and we couldn't really get it under control. So we tipped him out and started again. He's definitely he's definitely a lot better than last prep. So we're hopeful he'll go a lot better.
Find lots of horse you're clearly taking your time with. Michael, you had a nice debut win with the gelding back in May, and the horse hasn't been seen since. Has he got a bit of a ceiling?
Look, I don't know much about the lots, but he's only one I've trained. But, yeah, look, he's a nice, lovely moving horse and all that. But I think he'll be, once he gets up to a mile, he'll probably be better suited. But, at this stage, we'll just take him through our grades and let him tell us. But he has shown us a bit of ability on the way through. So his last trial was probably a tad disappointing, to be quite honest. But his work at home has been good. So I'll forgive him for that. It wasn't a wet track, and it was down the back straight. So I'll forgive him for that and say that his work's been good, and we'll go with that. But, it's a bit hard to put a line to where he's going to get to, actually, but he'll definitely win a few class races, that's for sure.
Shimillion Miss ran some really good races last preparation. Laney was only able to win the one race, but she bumped into some pretty handy types along the journey. Has she given you the impression she's come back a bit maybe bigger and stronger in her time off?
Yeah, look, she's not a big filly, but she's definitely, I definitely think she's improved a little bit, and she drew some terrible barriers last prep and done a lot of punching work and still run some really good races. So, yeah, she's a gutsy little filly, and I think, I like it. Like for her efforts, you can't deny her effort. She's, puts her best in, and she's definitely win a few wins left in her, that's for sure. She can get over a mile too, which is the same. So they sort of, once you get up that distance, that's obviously gives them more options to win races.
Mikhaila Guy had a really good back end of her last preparation, putting together a couple of really nice wins back in June. What did you make of the trial this morning, and what are the goals this preparation with that Calix mare?
Yeah, our trial was good, and as she does trial well. We obviously didn't knock her around. She'll go around again and back to the trials in 2 weeks' time. But yeah, look, she's come back really nice. Look, she could, yeah, she's definitely obviously a Saturday horse. I think from where she goes from there, once she gets through them class races up to the 72s and that, well, that'll be guided. She's probably a little bit one-dimensional, but so, she needs she likes to find the front, I suppose. I'm trying to say that, and on a real hot speed, it seems she chases a bit hard. So wouldn't mind trying over 1200 when we get a chance. We just haven't got there yet, so maybe we'll do that this prep, and that might open our options up a little bit.
Laney Redback Flyer, already a Saturday winner, very early into his career. He was back at the trials this morning, ran a super race in a Belmont Guineas behind Opportunistic, Storyville and Elite Missile as well. What's in store for him this preparation?
Yeah, look, we had a lot of problems with his feet last prep. I like it. He's a lovely big horse. If his feet hold together, which we seem to be on top of his feet this time. He's the same. He's still in them grade races, so we'll hopefully just get through a few more Saturday wins with him. And I'd like to think that he might become the Country Cups horse after Christmas or something like that. So it'll probably be my main aim if he comes up good enough. But yeah, he's a lovely big horse. He's a massive horse if he holds together, which there's no reason why he shouldn't. But he could make a Country Cups horse. That's for sure. I think he'll stay all day once we get him up to that distance.
Looking forward to seeing the galloper do that. So before we let you go, Michael, have you spoken to his son, Damien Lane? He rides another Japanese horse, horses that he's had so much success on over the years, Chevalier Rose in the Melbourne Cup tomorrow. How does he think it'll go? And does he get nervous before races like the Melbourne Cup anymore?
I suppose you'd have to, I think, a little bit. But yeah, look, I've spoke to him. He obviously... I think his biggest query with the horse is he doesn't like a wet, or he seems to think it doesn't like a wet track. So I wouldn't think he's going to get a dry track by the looks. So, but obviously a bit of Japanese horse. It can get the distance. It's got to be in the mix. Spoke to him this morning. Actually went to Japan for the weekend. So he just got back into Melbourne this morning. So it never stops for him. Business as usual.
He's got a stint over there.
I can't keep up. Quite honest.
It's hard. He's got a stint over there starting now, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. He went over for the weekend and he comes back for this Cup week. Well, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, and he's back over there for I think 3 or 4 weeks. Yeah. So it's hard to keep up for the boy. He makes me tired thinking about it.
He's a man in demand, doing very well. Hey, Michael, thanks so much for your time, mate. Good luck with your 3 tomorrow, and good luck to Damien in the Cup.
Go well, Laney.
All right, thanks. Cheers, boys. Good on you.